Good morning, guys. Happy Coffee Talk. Today's episode is going to be short and sweet because I have to catch a flight here I'm leaving in 20 minutes. I think 20 minutes. So Coffee Talk is short and sweet this morning. I'm drinking cold brew. This is just like the black cold brew that I keep in my fridge that I need for, I don't know, moments like this where I don't have time to make a pot of coffee. I need some caffeine, and cold brew is it. Highly recommend 10 out of 10, speaking of travel, that when you get somewhere, you go to the grocery store and you buy the things that you're going to need. And one of the things I always buy is cold brew, and I put it in like my hotel fridge or whatever. So anyways, this is black cold brew. It's delicious. I'm drinking it out of a tumbler that I'm pretty sure came from the dollar store. Definitely nothing fancy. Whatever fancy glasses I had imagined in my life don't exist anymore with my 3 kids. So anyways, I want to get right into the coffee talk message. It's kind of funny. P.S. Yesterday's coffee talk might have been one of my favorites in a long time. And it was kind of an accident that it was my favorite because I started talking, and then when I realized what we were talking about, it dawned on me that this is one of the core, most important things that I think people are looking for when they're talking about, like, I want to make changes, I have goals, I want to feel healthier, I want to whatever. I hit it in yesterday's episode. And so if you missed it, go back and check it out. Yesterday's episode, and let me know what you think. But today, I just want to tell you a quick story because I think this is funny. So yesterday on my way out of town, again, I was kind of getting ready. Kids had to be all the places last night. Both boys had football in different places. I had Georgia with me, and I'm juggling around knowing that I got to fly out this morning for California. And I think to myself, oh my God, I got a cheerleader gifts, which I knew I had cheerleader gifts this week. So the cheerleaders for football, I guess like parents volunteer and give them gifts. That's a really fun and like sweet, cool thing. And I had volunteered for the first game thinking I'm going to knock it out and get out of the way. That was before I knew I needed to make this trip. So I was like, oh, I've got cheerleader gifts. It's fine. I've got time. I'm going to take Georgia with me. We're going to go to the dollar store. I'm going to get cheerleader gifts. So I go to the dollar store with Georgia, who's hungry, by the way. And she's telling me I'm hungry and I want a baby. And so we're walking through the dollar store, and I'm trying to decide what I'm going to get for these cheerleader gifts. And I decide on these like purple loofahs because purple is our football team color. So I get these purple loofahs and like these tiny little, I don't know, they're like conditioners. I don't know if this is like a weird gift or not. But anyways, I thought this was cute. And so I got these plus these little bags. And I think to myself, like, I'm going to do the thing. You know what? I can do this, crafty mom, or like have it together color-wise mom, which I don't normally feel. So anyways, I get all this stuff. Georgia's like, I want a baby. And that was part of what I bribed her with. So we go over to like the little baby doll aisle, and I get her this tiny baby that has a dress on. She's thrilled with this. So, as we're checking out, she's like, I want my baby. It's like this whole thing. So I give her the baby, and then we get in the car, and she's like, I'm hungry. And I'm like, all right, we got 45 more minutes before practice is over. I will have time to stuff these bags. And so we go over across the street to the grocery store because that's what I like to do. I really do try to avoid fast food. I don't tell people that just because there was a season in my life where I ate fast food all the time. It was a convenience crutch. Because it was there, I allowed myself to use it. I have not given myself that crutch back. And so oftentimes when I'm out and about, either I say like, no, we're going home because we bought groceries and I don't want to eat out. Or 2, I'll actually just go into the grocery store and get something for myself and the kids from sort of the deli fresh food area. And so that's what I did last night. P.S. I looked right at Jack in the Box and was like, that would be easier. But I didn't do it. And the reason I didn't do it is because I don't want to open up that slippery slope for me. I'm not saying it's bad or that you can't do it ever. I'm just saying for me, it's a boundary that helps me stay on track. So we go in the grocery store and I pick out some sushi for the boys because I know that's what they want. And for Georgia, they have these like little snack packs of protein. So it's like turkey, and then they have strawberries in there, crackers, and cheese. And I was like, this is perfect. I'm getting this. It was like a real Lunchable almost. So I get her that and put her in the car, drive over to practice. And I'm putting together the cheerleader bags in the car, like doing the thing, right? So I'm sitting there and I have them stacked all over me, all over the car, everywhere. And I'm stuffing these bags. George is in the back seat watching Ninja Turtles, just minding her own business. I'm not paying attention to her. So I go and I look back there and she had taken the dress off her brand new baby. She dumped out her water into the cup holder of her car seat, filled the cup holder with crackers and cheese and water, and then had the baby in there, like this baby doll, taking a bath in the cracker cheese water mess. And I was like, oh no, because I'm like making these bags. She's about to make a huge mess in the van. So I was like, oh no. So I get out of the car, get in the back seat. And I'm like, Georgia, why did you do this? I put this on my Instagram story, by the way, if you need to go check it out, because there's pictures. And so I was like, why would you do this? Why? And I am like trying to deal with the situation. And she goes, it's chicken soup. And I was like, it is not chicken soup. And she goes, yes, it is chicken soup. And she made a huge mess. She almost got it all over the cheerleader bags and all over my gym bag. Because keep in mind, like, it's not like she poured the water into the cup holder to like a moderate low level. It was all the way up. So she believed she was giving the baby a chicken soup bath and that taking her dinner and putting it in this cup was a good idea. And so I ended up using a clean diaper, to soak up all the water. I used 2 clean diapers, turned them inside out, stuck them in the cup holder to soak up all the water and disgustingness, and then used wipes to clean it out, of which she was not even fazed. She was just like, yeah, baby was having a chicken soup bath. Yeah, go to my Instagram story if you would like to see that. So anyways, I don't know if there's like a FitMe Coffee Talk moral of this story. The cheerleader bags got delivered. My kids ate food. My car is kind of messed up, but it's fine, So I don't know. I think the moral of this story is, because there isn't like a particular one, but my takeaway is how much she believed in that disgusting concoction being chicken soup. Like, if there's something that I can remember from that evening other than how silly it was and just like classic mom life, it was the fact that she truly believed she was giving baby a bath and chicken soup and that was a good idea. And how funny it is that like we have our minds that are so powerful. And even as toddlers, like she's 3, like she can create these narratives that she believes and then operates inside of. I mean, she ruined her brand new baby because she believed it was chicken soup. I mean, I guess the baby's fine. I don't know. It was disgusting. But if anything, what stuck out to me, because I think sometimes we have these like life moments and we're like, oh my God, that was crazy. You tell somebody a story, but there's usually something that sticks out. It doesn't often have to be this like giant, like, oh my God, underline that and like etch it into stone and put it in the garden kind of thing. But it's a good reminder how powerful our minds are. And like when we believe something, we can make a lot of weird things happen. And so in case you're struggling with anything right now, check your mindset. That's the moral of this coffee talk. This short and sweet coffee talk is control your mind a little bit. Practice mindset. In FitMe, we actually have mindset as a big part of our program, because if you're not changing the inside with the outside, it's tough to keep that outside change. And so mindset is not just like your optimism or your positivity. It's how you look at the world. And for some weird reason last night, Georgia looked at the world and thought, baby needs a bath and chicken soup. And she created that reality. It was gross. But she truly believed it. She even argued with me. And she was super happy about this disgusting mess that she was in. So maybe we just need to change, our mindset around things. Figure out ways to be happy with the nasty chicken soup mess sometimes. You're probably like, Christy, I love coffee talk, but this one makes no sense. I don't know. To me, it makes a little bit of sense. I love watching toddlers remind us things about us as humans, because they are still in that like default setting, that out of the box, haven't been twisted up setting yet. And she played pretend and made believe, and she believed it. And so sometimes we have to play pretend and make believe and believe it, and then act inside of that. Not destroy our car or like ruin baby dolls necessarily, but So anyways, do you need a mindset shift? If so, go listen to yesterday's podcast episode. If you need a mindset shift, check out yesterday's. Re-listen to it. That should give you like a good kick in the pants for your day. And today is just story time. So thanks as always for plugging into Coffee Talk. I'm off to California for a couple of days. I'm doing like a work / business trip, visiting some friends and some people that I like, love to see, but also love to learn from and work with and do all sorts of cool stuff. So I am doing that for the next couple of days. So if you see me, you will see me in California on my Instagram. And so I bring in my mic as always, so probably do Coffee Talk there. So thanks as always for plugging in. If you haven't done so, subscribe to FitMe Coffee Talk on your favorite podcast platform. And if you're not already a part of our Facebook group, go on over to FitMe Community and join us in that group. It is the one place that you want to be on Facebook, and we will help you get started making some of these changes. It's a positive, encouraging place that's not a highlight reel, and you will find your people in there. So I look forward to seeing you there. Take care. Bye.